Okay, we're back playing Dragon Age 2. I have my character, Rose Hawk. Last time we escaped the Horde from Lothering with the aid of Flemeth, who is not dead yet. And now we're in Kirkwall, or trying to enter Kirkwall. It seems they're not letting refugees in. So let's talk to this guy.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
What is this place?
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it, and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Thus, the central theme of the game. Mages, too powerful to be let loose, but yet stranglehold by the people here.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
Okay, let's, tell me who do you talk to?
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Okay, so we go in and talk to this other guy.
What's happening? Why aren't they letting anyone in?
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering Chantry? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Yeah, I'm gonna, like, whenever they start talking, I'm gonna pause and just let them talk. Because that's part of the entertainment of this game. Okay, big courtyard. Let's just take a look. This is pretty good. I mean, like I said, you know, Dragon Age 3 with Frostbite 2 engine. It's probably going to look, you know, as much improvement as this was over the first game. That's going to be an improvement over this game. So, but even this is, you know, they made this game in only like under 18 months, and so you know, this could have been a much worse game. I think it's.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Again, being sarcastic.
Surely there's a bit of extra room for the pretty people.
I find keeping my neck away from Knight Commander Meredith's blade far more attractive than any of you. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
How much to get in?
There must be something we can work out.
No foreigner can enter unless they can prove they have coin to bring into the city.
You mean a bribe?
Technically, the Viscount's ordered that no one enters. You want to be a special case, you have to be special.
That's outrageous. It took all our coin just to get here.
You want eyes looking the other way? That takes convincing. And the price goes up each day this continues.
If you find our uncle, Gamlin Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Yeah.
Gamlin? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together.
Oh no.
He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here.
Oh, that's
Men,
not good.
Here we go!
Here we go. I guess we're gonna backstab. That did a little bit. Let's see, I'll throw a smoke bomb. Maybe that'll help. They're all gone! No! Yeah, it's, you know, it's a fast food-paced combat system, but it can also be a detriment. Okay. Another wave. See, that's, you know, guys just showing up. Woo. Come on, attack him. Yes, I can. There we go. Done.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks.
You're welcome.
I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Yay. 2 days later.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
Oh, 3 days.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlin must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Oh,
Gamlin!
that's nice.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlin. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
What if I ask nicely?
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
So there's no family fortune?
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlin, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Let's try this.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No, we're not putting Mother through that. We'll find a way.
Okay.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
Who?
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
I'll ask my sister, because every now and then you get a chance to ask one of the characters in your group, and that can be helpful, depending on the quest, to have an extra guy, you know, make things go easier.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
I'll talk to them.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
Thanks a lot, Uncle.
Lord of me. I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Okay. So, Blurred. Talk to one of two people. I think I want to go with this one. Athendril. Be the smuggler. Be the naughty girl.
Are you Athendril?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
So, how do you know Gamlen?
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
It appears our uncle likes to talk.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
So you're a smuggler.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
We can't afford to be choosy.
Sure.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Yeah, I'll add in. I like the redesign of a lot of the characters. The elves have a nice, unique look. The Kunari, I really like the Kunari. They're just not big guys anymore. The art direction, I think, is solid.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
That's sad.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
Yeah, let's do this.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Let's see, what do I want to do? Let's do Eveline.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just take what's in the chest. Take it all.
Eveline.
No, I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
They don't like Fereldans. Yay, R. Okay. That's done with that. Go back to Ethenril. And...
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
And we leveled. Or at least some of us leveled. Let's see. Dex. Cunning. Confirm. Let's do the explosive strike. That way we can take advantage of our chain. And strength and dexterity. So no, but I guess there is flanking in the game. You don't see it in the little circles like you do in the first one, but yeah, we'll continue on with Eveline doing that. So, let's see. Let's go to Gamlin. Yes, little arrows on top.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Ethenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
Yeah.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Bittersweet.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Yay! So I've been in Kirkwall a year.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Dwarves.
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
Random. Again, the snark. I love the snark.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool in the shed.
He's all we've got. Make us save us. We might as well ask. Otherwise,
There's some
I don't know what we'll do.
familiar faces in the background.
Hey!
Ah!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
Off you go.
How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
Let's see, I did those, there.
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
I hope there's more to this. Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
So how's he gonna help me?
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Bianca?
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
He's a bit crazy, I think. Yeah, we'll just continue on. Yeah, why not?
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawk. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
So he becomes part of your party. Level him up. They all start off with, let's see, he is Archers, we want more dexterity than cunning. But we also want cunning, because he's like a rogue class. Put that on bursting era? Sure. Magic. Oop, not cunning. Willpower. I think for mages I like to keep magic and willpower more or less balanced. Let's see here. Is there a healing? Yep, okay. Greater healing. Okay, so now it more or less the city opens up to us. So the city is made up of multiple regions. This is here's the world map. How do I get the world map? I'm trying to remember. Area map. I guess that's okay. I'm just trying to remember how to. It's been a while since I played. So here's the city map. This area map. There's like high town. There's different parts of the town, and so there's like there is the Chantry area and some other areas, what have you, and a little arrow and little explanation points to tell you where there's a quest. Lots of little random quests. Marketplace. You can buy rings and stuff. Here's a backpack. I don't have enough gold for a backpack because I only have 5 silver. But yeah. So where you buy stuff, you don't click on people anymore for things. It's just you're just clicking on chest or a table or what have you. Shift lets you talk. Hubert. Hello, Hubert.
Another Ferelden street rat? Are you here to waste my time, or do you actually have coin to spend?
Actually, my coin and I were just leaving.
Hey, I'm having a bad week. There are few Fereldens of means in Kirkwall. Forgive me.
Are you an armorer? A weaponsmith?
My stock is varied. What all my wares have in common, however, is quality. Only the best for my distinguished patrons. See for yourself.
So, dialogue doesn't come up. You have to, talk to... You have to click on his chest of stuff, so... Gloves, boots... So, yeah, lots of stuff. Books... etc., etc.
You don't seem to like your brother.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
So there's little crafting questy things like this. So this is like you order runes and still think you can only put them on your weapons with sandal. Can't afford that one. So and there's more runes open up when you find sources of items or things. You don't collect lyrium or silverite or any of this anymore. You just find sources in the dungeons and or wilds area, and getting it because there's 9 different places for lyrium, 6 different places for silverite, etc. This is all in the wild somewhere. So you can collect those, and that opens up recipes for both runes and potions and all of that. So there is. Let's see here. Trying to orient myself. Oh, okay, that's not a place. Let's see here.
I don't want to see any trouble from you.
I do have a lot of the DLC for this game. Don't know that I'll be using the items. Here's a bit of lore. But I have, you know, the... Oh, it's the Viscount. It's not where I want to go. We'll go there eventually. But we want... Again, it's easy to get turned around here. It's been a while since I played, so I'm still a little bit rusty.
Have you seen a
Sebastian.
Sebastian! Stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
He's apparently an archer with fancy armor. Chanter's board. I think this is like the only... I'll have to double check because I don't remember actually getting any more quests off the Chanter's board than this one. So... Here's the Chantry. Visit this. Chantry symbol of a big sun illumination. So I don't
Do you
know
ever
if
wish you lived in Orzammar?
Great ancestors, no. You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped tunnels filled with nug shit and body odor. And every person there thinks he's better than you because his great-great-great-grandfather did a water clock or something.
But they're your people. Don't you even wonder what it would be like?
I have a good imagination. Why would I waste it on that?
So there's, you know, click on things, clickables. Talk to her?
I'm sorry you had to witness that disgraceful scene by the Chanter's board. I am Elthina, Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. Sebastian's normally a good lad, but he's had a terrible shock.
Let's see here. Who is he?
Sebastian. Was that his name?
Sebastian Vale. He was affirmed here nearly a decade ago. He had just been invested as a brother when we got the news about his family. I'm afraid he reacted rashly, denied his vows and left the Chantry. If the Maker wills it, he will return to himself before it's too late.
So he's some kind of priest?
He is an initiate of the faith. As a man, he cannot serve as a mother would, but he has led the chant here many times. Before last week, I would have said he was the most faithful of our true believers.
I'm going to help him.
I think his family deserves to be avenged.
Sebastian would spend his coin to buy men's lives, the same as those who attacked his family. No matter how justified he feels, that is murder. And when he returns, I will tell him so again.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill people too. And monsters. And animals. And, Kunari. And probably some elves. And, yeah. So that's the Chantry. And so this opens up the world map. This is the world map. So this gives you the different areas of Kirkwall. You have the docks here, the Hanged Man, which is a bar, which is in Lowtown, so we can't get there until we go to Lowtown first. As well as Gamlen's house, which is my house. Tells us we have mail. Again, I have pretty much all the DLC for this game. So the Black Emporium is a bit of DLC. You can shop and get some extra items. Hightown, Chantry, so I go to Chantry and stuff like that. This is during the day. This is during the night. So there's no, no day-night time cycle unless, it's all story-driven. Which I like. I like this. This isn't that bad. This gives a general of the city where it's like, here's the gallows in the bay, and this is like docks and low town, and high town and what have you. So this is the day, nighttime, and this is like the area just outside the city. So you don't venture very far. So right now we have the Wounded Coast, and we have Sundermount, which I believe is the quest for you have a long way home and duty. Duty, I think, is I think that was the one for Sebastian, and long way home is I think to get to deliver the amulets to the elves, because the elves I think are on Sundermount. But what we're going to do is we're going to go get Aveline. So we're going to go back to Hightown to get at the Viscount. It's a bit more abstract. Again, it's not, it's not like an actual map.
Are you really not afraid of apostates? Not even a little?
Sunshine, I'm a dwarf, in case you missed that detail.
Dwarves aren't completely immune to magic, you know.
No. I meant there are at least 30 people in this town who'd murder my family over trade deals. Who has time to worry about apostates with a merchant's guild breathing down your neck?
Very practical.
In that case, I see.
Here we go, back to the Viscount. Big hall again. This is like very grand.
I hope
It's
it doesn't rain.
Big step up from the first game, I think, visually, design-wise. We'll see how it is 20 videos from now when I'm complaining about the reuse of areas and and all of that. Okay. We're going to go talk to Aveline.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
And there she is. More cutscenes.
Aveline! Hello, Hawk.
She's not very excited.
That's it? What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you.
Oh, that's
Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
A sarcastic person?
A person in your position. Seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff we can talk about, but well, how about this one?
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
Let's see here.
It's not how I wanted to say goodbye. I'll say that.
You can't go home again. That's supposed to be about maturity. It's not the same if you don't have the option.
So what's the job?
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Okay, I'm with you.
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Okay. So now, she's a part of my group. That's locked. Can't get in.
I don't think I can do that.
Nope. Yeah, so lockpicking is no longer a skill. Now it's just simply based off, I think, your cunning. So, a reason to keep your cunning up. And,
That
Hi.
corner looks dusty.
Let's see, can I get in here yet? Oh yeah, okay. Ooh, clickables. I think that's XP. Although it's not saying. Can I open the door?
I can't do that.
Nope. Can I talk to Brand?
The office of the Viscount is not open to the public. Especially recent arrivals not actually part of the public.
I'm here? What the hey?
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Okay, so nothing in here quite yet. I think there's something over here, maybe?
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
I'm just exploring. Again, it's been like, I think it's been like a year or two since I played this game. So it's sort of like kind of fresh and new. Can't go in there. Okay.
The Viscount.
I do miss jump. So these little glittering things is like you can go and arrange your party. I only have 4, so yeah, that works. So I'll go and leave the area. Okay, so we can now travel to the Viscount Keep, Chantry, Hightown. Let's visit Lowtown. So we can get into my or we can just do some of these quests. Let's see. During the night duty. Let's go ahead and do this ambush. Let's have some fun. Do some little combat. Had a long. Spend a few minutes.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
See, it looks good. I think. It's like it's missing grass. That little detail. Let's see here. That's the way out. Let's go this way.
Grab something sharp and pointy.
Okay, sharp and pointy.
We've got company.
Oh, hate these guys. Let's disappear. Is he gonna show up?
Messing with us is suicidal.
Oh, okay. He attacked these guys, so that's fine. Thought he was gonna attack me again. Or this game is so much easier when you have that auto loot. Press R, press R, press R. Let's see here. Do 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 do.
They're trying to kill us.
Doesn't actually go behind that guy. Oh, there is a assassin. Stab him. Oh, the little kick. Oh, okay. I was gonna. Didn't get a chance to do my explosive strike. They keep dying too quickly. Go up. What's up here? Do a quick save. Always try to do a quick save before or after events. Now, in case you die. What's down over here? You can follow my mini-map up here, which isn't always reliable. See, here's an elf food source. So you don't actually, the first time you get an item like this, it tells you what it is, gives you the lore and what have you. But you don't actually collect elf fruit, it's just this becomes a source. And so after so many sources, opens up certain recipes. So it fosters exploration. Ah, crap. Just... Okay. again, are automatically targets. Oops, I'll just do my explosive attack. That breaks the chain. Higher the chain, more damage the explosive attacks does. So, backstab. And, here, that's... Oops. And there's synergies, like... There's some certain abilities that stack on other abilities. You know, you stun someone, then you get more damage based on that stun, or etc., etc., etc. Overlapping complementary abilities. Even if Varric trap. If Varric stuns something, then I can take advantage of that stun, or etc., etc. Okay, so we did a wrap around. Let's go up there. Shiny, shiny. Some people don't like a lot of the modern tropes of RPGs, like sparkly items and arrows on maps pointing where you're supposed to go. I love that stuff. I think it's great. Maps have gotten, the average map size has gotten incredibly large, and without the arrows and paths telling you where to go, it just takes extra time. Who has time?
We're close to the ambush, Hawk. Be ready.
For loot? Anytime. Oh, there's those guys over there. Okay.
Can't we talk about this? For the Kirkwall Guard!
Oop, there we go. The trap. I think trap's based on cunning. I gotta get my cunning higher, apparently. Oh, that was the wrong one. Then... Way to go, Avalee. I'm out of abilities. Here, we'll backstab. There we go. Backstab is a nice, quick cooldown. Unlike, say, explosive strike. However... Oh! I walked into that one. Pretty good. See, alcohol, yeah, that did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage.
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
My just reward. The way it should be. Let's loot. Anything else worth looting? Nope, nope. Okay, onward we go. Leave the area. Brings up the map. We could do some of this, but we're gonna go back. Daytime. Just scout keep. Hand this quest in, or do the next part of this quest. It's, this game is very, very non-linear. In that there's a lot of... There's a couple of, sort of main quests, a lot of side quests. And there's, a couple of focal points, which, press the main quest storyline on. And some of these, overlap.
But there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Fine day, Sarah.
Door.
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear?
He's angry that
Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Well, what a charming fellow.
I don't have to like him, but he could at least listen. Bandits are dead. That's all that should matter.
That's all that should matter.
It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
And this is probably a bad time to discuss my bill with him.
He'll jail you. I don't doubt that. The rest, though... Well, the duty roster will have my next patrol. Sounds like I'll have plenty of time to follow you around. Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
A lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donnick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush?
Dun dun dun!
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
Can I say how much I really love Aveline in this game?
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap. Brennan said Donnick. A good man. Donnick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
Dun dun dun. So that would continue that storyline. But instead of doing that, we are going to go.
How much longer do I have to wait?
And
Good day, sir.
we're gonna go and find. I'm gonna go to my house, so we're gonna go to Lowtown. Do some traveling. Exploration. So, like the Rune Quest guys, here's potions.
My. If it isn't Hawk.
Still up to old tricks, Elegant?
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind.
Lady!
I'm a married woman now.
It's a lady.
Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then?
Could be better. Could be worse.
I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Yay! So that's, you find, again, you find the ingredients in the wild. And then she gives you access to recipes. And you can find recipes too. So we need elfroot, spindleweed, librium, and brochia. So these are different ingredients than for the crafting of the runes. So these are all little collectibles. They're not actual items in your inventory, but they're sources of like mines or what have you. So it's pretty cool. So here's the guys. Does he have? Yep. Okay. Just looking at what he has. So let's see. Right now in my junk, so I'm selling in my junk. I have this in junk. So I sell all junk, gets rid of all that. So yeah. Anywho, go back.
More trouble than commerce in this place.
Peril. So let's see. This is where. Different magic people stuff. I'm trying to find if there's, or is it in here? Here it is. So this is special other areas. Here there's you can't equip your companions with armor that you find or buy, but you can get these upgrades, and they're person specific. So this one is for Varric, gives him an extra rune slot. And of course there's a backpack. Don't have enough for a backpack. So let's go ahead and... Actually, we're probably going to want to equip these, because we don't have anything else, so it's probably a good thing to do. So this is stuff that's better. We'll do that. Actually, yeah. Plus 4 health. There. Let's see here. Gotta try to find our home. Following the mini-map.
For the guards, but accept, and you wake up in the alley.
You could do worse, Hawk. It's a roof.
Yep, so here's my Gamelin uncle's house. So while you're in your house, your party goes away, and you're just you. And this is kind of, well, and your sister. Your mother. This is like storage chests, and this is your mail, and you can also buy runes and potions.
Well,
So this is
pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden
runes
I'm still their daughter.
and
Their
dog.
eldest.
Oh, dog. Let's see here. What? Okay. Thoughts
My
on
children
mother?
have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester.
Ha!
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate.
She fell in love.
You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
That touched a nerve.
Yeah.
What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Oh. Thoughts on my sister?
I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Gamlen can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlen told her how angry her parents were about Father. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver. It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
Unless we somehow turn Gamlen into an upstanding citizen, what's done is done.
Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice.
Slaver. Ooh, bad.
Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
Gamlen couldn't have just sold himself and saved us all the trouble.
Can you just imagine him sweeping and scrubbing for some Tevinter matriarch? Seriously, though, those scum have no right to our family's things. We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
So, sewer into house. So, I had a house that had access, like a back door, to the sewers. It's very odd. Writing desk. So here's a letter from Ethereal saying, hey, we might have more jobs for you. We like you. Black Emporium, DLC. We'll visit that at some point, I think. Duty, this is for Prince Sebastian. To go after things. So read. Okay, back. So yeah, there's the house. I think it's been a bit. We're gonna end the video here. I think. Oh, I'm gonna show you something else. All of this DLC and pre-order bonuses. Maybe we'll do those at some point. I'm not discounting it. I don't know that I wanna, because this is just like equipment for doing stuff. I don't know that I want to use it or not. Oh, these are, what the hey? These are stat bonuses, I think. Ring resilience. Brutes. Sure, we'll take that. Seeker's Bulwark, Lion of Orlais. I usually give that to two-handed. Yeah, I'll grab that and grab that for Aveline. Boom, and I leveled because of the books. So we're gonna up our dexterity and cunning. And let's see here. Do I want lacerate? Let's see here. We can improved. Don't remember what I usually get. Speed, yeah, no, we're not gonna take those. No archery. I'll take this. I'll take the sabotage or the blind side, and then eventually twist the knife. That's, you get extra crit for stunned. Again, this is where you want to stun the guy, and this gives me extra damage for enemies that are engaging other allies. This is like a backstab. So this is a nice complement to what I'm taking already. So confirm that. So yeah, and I think that'll do it for this video. We'll next one we'll pick right up on some of these quests and do them. So thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Bye bye.